Well, hello and good evening to you and welcome. Welcome to this live. Hope that you had a really good day and I hope that you are having a fantastic week. Here we are. It is Hump Day Wednesday already. This week is going by so fast and we're like, oh my goodness, at the tail end of the year. Right? Christmas is next week already, a week after next. And hey, time is flying right now. So I hope that you are getting a chance to really enjoy the holiday season. I know most of us, especially, my nurses, we here, we working, we grinding, trying to get that Christmas money up and picking up some shifts here and there so we can do what we want to do for the holidays. So hopefully all is good, and hopefully I'm finding you in at the right time where you can chill with me for for a minute because I want to share some good stuff with you. I want to share some things that hopefully will enlighten you over the next few minutes, especially if you are an LPN or an RN and you are looking for a side hustle. You want a side hustle, you want a way to earn some extra income without having to work another night shift, double, or sacrifice your weekend to get it. Then you are going to want to stay tuned in because we are going to spill some tea for nurses and share some good information, like I said. So, for those who do not know me and you are on my live or you see the recording of this live, my name is Stacey Bogle and I'm an LPN in Maryland. And I'm an LPN in Maryland. Sorry, I gotta look at my intro. Okay. I'm Stacey Bogle. I'm an LPN in Maryland. I'm the founding partner of the Nurse to Entrepreneur Network. And if you are an LPN or an RN who wants a side hustle beyond nursing, my profits beyond nursing partnership includes coaching and direction for nurses, starting a fun and profitable trade to travel business. All right. So like I said, we was gonna share some good information today, and hopefully my lighting is good, which I think it is. This one. Okay, good. All right, bet. So what I wanted to do was share. We have been talking on my last couple lives that I did. We have been talking about Robert Kiyosaki. We have been talking about the cash flow quadrant. Okay. And most nurses, well, some nurses you may or you may not know what the cash flow quadrant is. And really, the cash flow quadrant is how it's four ways. And it's a book by Robert Kiyosaki, if you don't know. And it's the four ways how most people earn income. All right. We get money in one of four ways. On the screen. Okay. So we get money in one of four ways. And we had talked about those ways being, um, we had talked about those ways being 4 ways to make money as an employee. Either you're an employee, you're self-employed, as a traditional business owner, like you're an NP, like you're a nurse practitioner and you're working for yourself. You're an online business owner, or you're investing in your future. These are the 4 ways to earn income. And most of us are earning income on that left side as either an E or as either an E or an S. Either you're employed with a job or you're self-employed, which basically means you own a job. Okay. And in the book, Robert talks about how when you're looking for money and freedom, you need to transition from the left to the right side of the quadrant. And on the right side of the quadrant is that B and that I, and that's going to be as a business owner and investing. So in our lives, we had talked about as an employee, it's active income. If you don't work, you don't eat. This is money that you got to go out here and get on that cart and work that 8, 10, 12, 16-hour shift to get the money. All right. That's what most of us are doing as nurses every day. We getting out here and we getting out that bed and we're working for active income. Okay. And this is how a lot of us look in pursuit with that of that active income. We tired. Okay. We're tired, we work, we're burnt out. Especially when you've been doing this for a very long time, like I have, and I know a lot of you all have, my seasoned nurses, we've been doing this for a very long time. And we're at a point where, we are ready to find an easier way to earn the income. So what we're doing right now is we're giving our conversation some context. All right, and this is where we're going in, and we're focusing on where we need to be. All right, self-employed. This is for the nurses. Boom. You've been an LPN or an RN for quite some time now. You feel like you're ready to, you want to be the NP. You're looking now. If you really love being the nurse and you want to be and you become a nurse practitioner, that's what's up because you really do need good nurse practitioners. However, some of us become the nurse practitioner in pursuit of more money, not necessarily for the love of it, but thinking that we're going to earn more income, which ultimately you do, but at the same time, you own a job. You're chained to working, and there's not a whole lot of leverage because once again, if you don't see patients, if you don't go to work, if you're not writing scripts, you're not making no money. Okay, so now let's talk about, okay, this is on the traditional business owner side. We had already talked about that. If you missed that live, go back and I go into a little bit more detail about traditional business owners. Where we want to be right now, okay, is what we want, especially my nurse who has worked 15, 20 years, 10, 15, 20 years, long-term care, skilled nursing, you put your time in. And at this point in your career, you could be feeling like, you know what, I'm ready for more. I am over bedside nursing, but I need a skill that is going to pay me better than what I do as a nurse. Okay, I need a way that I can make income without having to go out here and work another double, work another weekend, or work another night shift to get it. Okay, and the solution to that, really, the answer to that is passive income. This is when your money is working for you. And this is what happens when we pursue that right side of the quadrant. Okay. This is the leverage. All right. And when having our money works for us, let's kind of think about this because you know, for a for a long time, I knew that there was a way to earn income without having to work to get it. Because there's people out here who are enjoying that life. Now, how I grew up, and I'm pretty sure, a lot of other nurses have grown up to think that we're supposed to go out here and work to get money. And we're limited by that. So now, the idea of passive income, that kind of feels like, damn, this could be, it kind of feels like a dream, but it's not. And there's people who are definitely on this right side of the quadrant where they're being smart and what I've learned, okay, is that money is supposed to serve you and work for you and not you working for it. And that's a mindset shift. And I had to realize that because when you're not understanding the true purpose of money, you will think that you're winning by going out here and working for it. When really money and you become a slave and working for the money. When really the true purpose of money is to have money working for you. Okay, so that's the dream. That is ultimately where we want to be. Because if you've been doing this, if you've been nursing for 10, 15, 20 years, like some of you all have that I've talked to, and some of the nurses that, I work with in these nursing homes, if you've been working all of this time, you have to think to yourself, how long am I going to still keep working? How long am I going to still keep going out here and actively pursuing this money? Okay. And for many of us, we probably haven't thought about that because we're so in it of just working to get by, working to pay bills. Retirement seems so far ahead of us, but I know a lot of nurses who are in their 60s, almost 70s, and some GNAs. That's what I was talking to a GNA the other day, and she's 70, still coming to work doing night shift as a GNA. Well, in Maryland, GNA, CNA, same thing. But she's still coming to work, and obviously, yeah, you can kind of enjoy helping others, but there's other ways for you to do that. The bottom line is if you're still coming about your bed at night, your money's not right. And it's like, how long are you going to work and do active income so that you can prepare yourself so that you can actually retire bedside nursing comfortably? Okay, and these are some of the things that we really need to think about. If you're still on this live, you already know that there's a problem. You already know that you need something else. You need another way beyond nursing to get this money. Okay. So, in knowing that, you could just be figuring out or just trying to decide which way is going to be the best way for me to achieve my goals and to earn some extra income without me having to go out here and get another job. Okay. And this is really where the online business owner comes in. Because with this right here, girl, you have the ability now to make money from anywhere. Okay. Doing a business online, you're going to get access to systems and automations that allow you to get money literally 24/7. You're going to be able to, with becoming an online business owner, you're able to earn money helping other nurses earn money too. You're able to earn money and retire bedside nursing comfortably. And that's the biggest thing, because you know what I'm seeing when I go into these facilities right now, I'm taking care of patients who were the nurse. And and in a way it's kind of sad and it's disheartening, because it's like you spent your whole career being the nurse, okay? And as nurses, we do make decent income. And what I also find is what happens is, because we do make decent income um in comparison to other jobs. But what that does is it creates a false sense of security, because as soon as we're making this money, as soon as we make the money, all we're doing is spending it on bills. Okay, because we're racking up bills like we're doctors. we're creating lifestyles for ourselves that really we genuinely cannot afford without having to go out here and work so much to pay for it. And at that point in time, you would have spent 5, 10, 15 years paying off car payments for a car that has lost 60% of its value. And then we would have paid for student loans to what? Make an extra $10, $15 more. We would have, done something, credit card bills. We would have spent money, put it on credit card bills. So then at the end of the day, after we done spent our 20, 30, 40-year career, and we may have made the money, but at the end of the day, there's nothing left to show for it, because all we did was bring it in to send it right back out and paying bills. And we have to take a step back and think about, do we really want to spend our entire career working and still not have anything to where we can fall back and then enjoy and live comfortably without fear of we're going to end up in the place that we spent so much time in? I think maybe it's like a cycle, because you spend 20, 40 years or 20, 30, 40 years working in nursing homes, long-term care facilities, taking care of geriatric patients, and trying to care for them and be the nurse for them, for you now to turn around and your reward is to be that same patient sitting in these raggedy nursing homes. And we all know a lot of these nursing homes are raggedy. Unless you have that money, unless you got that dough to be spending $10,000 plus a month in some of these real nice facilities, okay? Or you're gonna have to have the money to be able to bring the nurse in the home so you can be comfortable without having to, lose so much of your integrity, your privacy, all that being in the nursing home. These are things that we're gonna have to think about. And these are things that we we need to start exploring other ways to earn that passive income so that we can really start to create a life that we love living, so that we can get our money back, we can get our time back, and now we can chill and um, we can stack our money to retire bedside nursing comfortably and at the same time enjoy ourselves. Because you know why, nurse? You deserve it. I know I feel I deserve it, and I know you deserve it too, but you have to feel that way. So I just wanted to share those thoughts with you on this for a few minutes. I really hope that you got some value on from our talk today, and I hope that I planted a few seeds in your mind that maybe you haven't thought about, but over these next few days and few weeks, that you really start to sit and, it starts to sit and make you think a little bit about what you want to do, where you're going in your career. And this is really to let you know that you have options. Okay. If you know you're looking for a side hustle and you need a way to make some extra money, this talk is to let you know that you have options out here. You don't have to go back to school. You don't have to go out here and go do Uber or those other little side hustles that are going to give you a couple dollars, but it's not really going to give you the freedom that you need and that you deserve to really make that financial impact on yourself, on your family, and for generations to come. And that's the part right there. We want to start creating wealth not only for ourselves, but for our children and for our grandkids, our extended family, and really start to create that legacy, and um, create some kind of true financial security and independence for our family, so that what, our kids aren't going to have to be going out here breaking their back, working 10, 12, 16-hour shifts um, for years on end and sacrificing their weekends and everything. So, yeah, that's it. I got to go. I hope you enjoyed. I hope I brought you some value for these few minutes that we spent together. And, really, there are a few steps that you'll need to take to be ready to start taking trades quickly. Okay. And if you'd like, I can guide you on opening a free broker account and a few other resources. I could put you onto a few other resources that most new traders don't know about. If this sounds good to you and you want to know more, feel free to comment yes below.